time now for 8104 Fun, getting ready for another Dueling Pianos fundraiser over at the Southern Alleghenies Museum of Art, and that's why we are doing alongside Dante and Megan. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So, another Bubblegum Daydreams Dueling Pianos going on. So, Dante, if you just kind of want to start and kind of explain all of this.
Sure, yeah. It's Sama Altoona's fundraiser. We have it every year. This year we've themed it Bubblegum Daydreams. Very pink, very bubbly, very candy themed. So it's going to be an exciting new update on last year's theme. But we're once again bringing back Megan here to sing for us as an opener, prelude to the actual Dueling Pianos event at the event.
Of course, yes. Speaking of Megan, so tell me about what you're going to do there.
So I make pop music, and I'm going to perform my music there. I think it's like an hour set, but I'm really excited. Last year was so much fun, so.
Yeah, tell me about your experience with it.
Experience with last year?
Yeah.
It was great. I mean, you know, there were a lot of people there. Everyone was having so much fun, especially the flying ivories, and there was a nice auction and food, and it was really fun. Okay,
yeah, and just with the pianos going and everything, so a little bit about that. So, like, where do they come from and things like that?
So the Flying Ivories they've been supporting our event for the past 4 years. Actually, we had a couple people last year. I don't know if you remember. They kept like tipping the guys, so they kept going. Yeah. They kept playing into the evening. I was like, I kind of want to go home, but I mean, this is what we're here for, a fundraiser for the museum. So it was a good turnout. But Megan's just a great way to get the night started. She's the opening act, but she's a main act in herself too. So it's a real treat for everybody there.
Do you want to give a hint as to what you're going to be doing, or is it kind of a surprise?
Well, I mean, the outfit's definitely a surprise.
Yeah. Can't wait for that. Gonna be exciting to see that. But Andre, I just kind of want to ask you about everything that you guys are doing at the Southern Alleghenies Museum of Art. Tell me what this money is going towards.
So the Southern Alleghenies Museum of Art in Altoona is only one site. We're actually one museum with 5 locations, Altoona being the one here in our town. But we're an accredited fine arts museum, which means we're just as legitimate in the eyes of the National Accreditation Board as the MoMA and the Guggenheim. And it's right here in Altoona. And this fundraiser helps us provide more arts programming throughout the year. And we also do several different levels of educational programs with our schools. We work with schools that may not have as substantial arts programs, and we kind of bolster them. We have art camps, we have workshops, community events, all ages, all levels of interest in the arts, but it's our job to provide that programming to our communities.
Yeah, it's really giving some kids that may not have that opportunity a way to really expand their creative sense.
Precisely, and sometimes we're actually a lot of kids' first experience in a museum, and we're very honored to be that for folks. So we try to put our best foot forward, and by supporting us at our fundraisers and programs that we do, that's the easiest way for our community to do so.
Yeah, so that is what the Bubblegum Daydreams is all about. Going to be plenty of stuff there as well, right? Gift baskets, silent auction, things like that.
Yeah, silent auction, obviously two musical acts, great food. It's the Blairmont. The chefs there do a great job. And it's a great opportunity to get your Barbie dress out again from last year. That was part of the inspiration. I was like, people still have their Barbie stuff, and I'm sure they want an excuse to wear it. So this is the perfect excuse.
That's a good
yeah.
That's a good idea because, yeah, Morgan has some, like, pink cowboy hats when she went to see the Barbie movie, so you can whip out stuff like that. But, yeah, obviously going to be decked out in pink. I'm assuming pink balloons.
Oh, yes, and we're going to be working with Balloon Legends, who's a really talented balloon artist here in our area. She's doing all the decorations. She's got a balloon arch, tons of interesting sponsorship representation. It's going to be a really fun event.
I know the Dueling Pianos, how long has it been around now?
Don't quote me. I think this is our 4th or 5th year, I believe. I might be north or south of the actual number there, but it's been going for several years now.
But as you mentioned last year, for example, super successful, ton of fun.
Yeah, and last year was a unique theme. We made it Neon Nights, which was evident in how you were performing tons of like light. We really do transform the Blairmont, and this year we're hoping to do the same. And with Balloon Legends, we're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot of excitement and things like that going into this. Tell me about, I guess, when you have some of the people that just come by and they're, of course, donating their money to this. What's the kind of feedback that you get from something like this?
Actually, last year was kind of a, we kind of went, not overboard, but we went very spectacular, at least in the decorations for this event. And we got quite interesting reactions. It was all positive, but like, whoa, this place, like, I haven't seen the Blairmount look like this before. So we're trying to, you know, one-up ourselves this year, which is gonna be hard. But it's definitely probably Altoona's best party of the year.
Yeah, you really transformed that place.
Trying to be anyway.
Yeah, and I believe we have some pictures from last year's event and things like that. Yeah, 22nd, excuse me, annual fundraiser for you guys. So almost like your 25th anniversary of supporting the community. Yeah,
being in Altoona, yeah, we have, obviously we've evolved and we continue to grow and evolve, and that's why we've had different styles of fundraisers here. So this is, I believe, for the Dueling Pianos, actual Dueling Pianos fundraiser event, it's only been like the fifth or sixth year or something like that.
Right, yeah, so coming up November 1st at the Blairmount Club, and we got some information over on WTAJ.com, and then also info right here on your screen. So plenty of exciting stuff coming up. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it. Absolutely.